That's a little loud. Let's turn that down just a little bit. Okay, better. You know what? Let's actually leave that up. Hold on, sorry, doing a little bit of audio mixing here. How's everybody doing today? Hope you're all doing well. Okay, that's a little better. How's that sound? Audio? You're banning touching things? The fuck, Rag? Alright, I'm not allowed to touch anything for 10. Hold on. I'm setting the timer. That count? Does that count? Can I finish setting up my stream? Can I finish setting up my stream? Is that okay, Rag? Is that okay? I won't touch any of my other necessities, just setting up the stream. Is that okay? Is that okay with you? Fucking hell. God damn it. Oh, you mother... Oh, that's what you get. Alright, I'm gonna finish setting up stream, but I will not touch any of the unboxing materials. Oh, that's really fucking funny. Oh, shit. Okay. Sorry, I'm just trying to, you know, this is not my normal streaming location, so I'm trying to, no, Grizzly, I will not. I also definitely did not set up that timer. It's probably been about a minute now, so, timer, yeah, we'll set it for 9 minutes. Alright, so we just get to sit here for 9 minutes. I'm just gonna keep doing what I was supposed to do. Hi, Rag. I'm gonna continue setting up my stream. I will not touch anything else that I need except for what I need to finish setting up. That okay? Is that okay, Rag? I'm glad you're excited. You've completely fucked me. You've completely derailed. Thank you. Okay. Cool. You've already derailed me immensely, so I hope you are satisfied with that much, at least. Excited to see the inside of the boxes, because you haven't... Oh, no, you haven't gotten it yet either, Halfling? I was talking to Dragon. I've been talking to Dragon a lot. I'm gonna move this over here, because I can't keep doing... That's silly. I was talking to Dragon, and I know she hasn't gotten hers yet either, and it's been killing her. We were trading our backer numbers, and I'm like, I'm 2 behind her, and mine just arrived. I would touch them and show you, but I'm not allowed. You like my teeth? Thank you, Rag. I appreciate that. I like this t-shirt too. It's a little on the older side, but you know, it's still nice and comfy. You're 4 ahead of Dragon, so 6 ahead of me. And my comfy ass log. Ugh. I love my log. I love my log. This is honestly, this couch is very hit or miss. Like, as far as like how comfortable it is, like you just kind of sink into it a little bit, but like it's still very springy. It's a nice couch. I like this couch. It's a good couch. I'm glad I checked the stream. If I walked down the stairs right now, I would have gotten your stream banned due to bare feet coming down the stairs. Yeah, don't you fucking dare, Cozy. Don't you fucking dare. Honestly, would you even... Actually, with those? Yeah, probably a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, a little bit. Gotta wear foot gloves. You mean shoes? Socks? How are you doing, Halflane? It's been a while. Also, hi, Exotic, Grizzly. Nice to see ya, even if you're being a dick about it. Only the finest foot gloves. Should I? Hey, Exotic, should I share the link with the people who I was talking to earlier about this? Cozy, your opinion is also valid here. Been busy with a mix of work and Final Fantasy XIV. I mean, that seems fair to me. I mean, Final Fantasy XIV is important. To the stream, Cozy. To the stream, obviously. What else would it be? Yeah, it's possible. You were talking to your friend, he didn't know that you had 200 hours in Stardew Valley. Those are chump numbers, dude. You gotta get those numbers up. Alright, well, link's out there for the world to see. And I think I've got it out everywhere I need it to be. How much time do we have left on that? We have another 4.5 minutes where I'm not allowed to touch shit. To be fair, he probably only has 60 hours. Yeah, okay, yeah, that person definitely needs to bump up their game. I mean, I don't know how many hours I have, but the answer is likely too many. Way too many. Now you only want to play with friends. I mean, there's something wrong with wanting to play with friends. You know, you have almost a year's worth of game time on your main in 14. Everybody's got their gaming priorities. Some people love Stardew, I know I do. Some people just jam to Final Fantasy. That's their whole thing. It doesn't matter the amount of time you're spending in the game, as long as you're enjoying the time that you're spending, right? This has been such a productive opening 10 minutes of a stream. You've also got a handful of alts, too. Yeah, well, if you've spent almost a year, I would hope that some of them are on alts. Like, they're not all your primary account. That would be, whew, that'd be a lot. It's why you love DRG. You get to play most days a few rounds of DRG with 2 people. I have not yet played Deep Rock Galactic. It always looks like, I mean, you're dwarves in space, mining. That's it. That's the game, and that looks like so much fun. 330 days on your main, who has done all the side content aside from the ultimates and well, why haven't you done what? Come on, Halfling, you gotta step your game up here. You gotta do every single bit of content. Okay, can you... I actually don't know what Sav tier raid means. What is that? Since we're stuck here for another 2 minutes, explain to me what a Sav tier raid is. Okay, we're off to a great start here. We're off to a great start. I'm excited to see where things go. GM stuff of Destiny 2 things, I think. Okay, pretend I haven't played Destiny 2. Mostly because I haven't. God damn it, Exotic! Why the fuck? It's such a bad photo! That's such a bad oh, God. And I know, it's just like, fuck. Ugh. I'm just not used to this. This is so unlike... Sav tiers are, like taking the normal raid, but multiplying its difficulty by 5. I can't believe I used to do this kind of shit for fun. God damn. That sounds difficult as hell, Halfling. That sounds really, really tough. How much time we got left? 15 seconds! Woo! Alright, 15 seconds, and then we can start unboxing. Unless somebody does some bullshit. Fucking cozy. Okay. And Ultimates are taking a specific raid set and putting all the big bosses into one big fight and taking the Sav tier stuff and mixing it all together, plus new mechanics and having funny other things like... Oh my god. That just sounds incredibly, insanely difficult, like, incredibly, insanely difficult raids. I assume you're not taking part of them because, I don't know, I'm sure you have your reasons. Which you are welcome to explain as we begin! Woo! Yeah, we're finally starting. Alright. I have not yet actually figured out... Well, yeah, fuck it. Let's just start opening shit. So, we got... boxes. We have 2 boxes. Look a lot like this. You may notice them in this corner. Over here. Yeah. I did cut this one open. Just the outer box. Just the outer box, I promise. And then Cozy had the brilliant idea. Magic, why don't you do an unboxing stream? And I'm like, I don't know.
Monster
Dragon! Hello, Dragon. Welcome in, and thank you for the resub. Good to see you. It is Monster Hunter. We've got Monster Hunter shit. I was just explaining the situation because I literally haven't been able to open anything because of Rag. Rag and Rock totally was still here in spirit. Gotta drive home. Got it. You drive safe. Do not get distracted by these beautiful, beautiful boxes. So as I was saying, I started to pop it open, and Cozy was like, you should do an unboxing stream. And I'm like, okay, I guess, fine, sure, whatever. So here we go. You have me hooked up to your car speakers? Oh, God. You mean I'm blasting in stereo? Ugh. I'm sorry for your car, and for the people driving around you. So, it's already cut open, I promise. When I cut open the next box, you will be able to see it. But, starting off, I guess, unboxing ASMR. Should I, I'm trying to decide, you know what, let's put this on. Why leave it off to the side, right? That's no fun. So we got a big box. Big box. I don't even know if this shit's on camera. No, it is just off camera. Alright. 1 second. We're going to adjust the camera a little bit. See, there we go. How's that look, everybody? Good? Is, this good for everybody? You still get a little bit of my face. That's not too bad. Could be worse, right? You know what? Let's tilt it up. Just a tad. It's my first unboxing stream. Don't make fun of me. Unboxing ASMR. Alright. Yeah, so literally just open the box. And we have a big sheet of paper, which is very nice of them to protect these beautiful, beautiful boxes. And that's probably the best angle. Yeah, I think this is probably the best angle we're gonna get. Because at least you get the top of the box. I can pull stuff out. I can push it out of the way. Yeah, I think it's pretty good. Da-da-da-da-da. All right, so opening this first box up, they were not. Oh, interesting. They actually were marked, and I did actually happen to open them in the correct order. This box does have a very nice label. I think it has it on both sides. Yeah, both sides. Just so you can see. It does say pack out 1 core pledge. This is the first set. The other one is the pack out 3 add-on pledge, which has a bunch of extra shit. I suppose pack out 2 was something different because I got some extra add-ons. I guess it's just a different box packing setup or something. I don't know. Fuck it. We'll never know unless somebody else does an unboxing video. But that means they're copying me. I don't know how I feel about that. Anyway. We will only get pack out 1 and pack out 3. Oh, well then what happened to pack out 2? Did I not do that? Is there a tag for that? You could tell how much I looked into this. Hold on. I'm going to look to see how I could do that. Pack out 2 was only for people who got editions, but not the all-in. Oh, see, Dragon coming in here with the knowledge, and I'm sitting over here like a bumpkin, like, I don't know what I'm doing. Stream, okay, there we go. Go to stream info. You've been waiting for... Yeah, you definitely haven't been... There is an unboxing tag. Huh. I do have it in the just chatting category, and I think I'm going to leave it there. I think I'm going to leave it in the just chatting category. I don't know if there's an unboxing category, but I can't imagine it gets a lot of viewers. It might, but I don't know. We're just chat. Honestly, the first 10 minutes, we are 23 minutes into this stream, and I have not even yet cut open a box. Like, my knife is still closed. I don't... Anywho, first thing. Open this up. Oh my gosh. Heavy. Oh my god. I just picked it up, and there's a big lizard boy staring at me. What's on this side? Yep, same lizard. This is the Wildspire Waste. There are several core parts of the core pledge. This is one of them, the Wildspire Waste. Honestly, fantastic looking box. Let's get this plastic wrap off of it. I don't even need a knife for this, do I? Yeah, no, I could just start to tear at the plastic wrapping. Dragon, why are you messaging? You're supposed to be driving. Focus on driving, less on messaging. I know you've been waiting for this, but you can watch me open a bunch of fucking boxes when you're not driving behind old Mrs. Wickersham and her jalopy. Yeah, so we have Wildspire Waste. You know what? Let's move the larger box off here for just a moment. Monster Hunter World, Wildspire Waste. Honestly, it is a very nice looking box. Huge boxes. Honestly, I'm not sure what... it's called Google Assistant Hands-Free. Brag about it, Jesus. According to your Twitch search, you're the #1 result for unboxing in the Jewish cat. That's so ultra-specific, Cozy. I don't even know where to go with that. Let's just open this fucking box. And much like every board game I've ever tried to open, it is, well, sealed the first time. Oh, there's more art on the interior box. It's kind of nice. Turns out, not many Jewish boxes either. Well, you know what they say. I hope you know what they say, because I was hoping you would tell me. Whoa. Yeah, came off with kind of a pop. Yeah, so nice box art on the interior. Oh, it's actually slightly different on the side. We have a different creature. Different creatures on the sides of the box. And we are immediately met with a massive, massive miniature. Holy shit. 2 wings right on top. Right. Oh, and clearly indicated right wing, left wing. I'm just gonna go ahead and put that back in there. And we have Reacha pots. My knowledge of and being able to sight identify these creatures is abysmal. So I'm not going to bother trying, but I'm going to assume the wings go to this big boy with the nice horns. And goddamn, I'm excited to paint these things. I'll identify for you. Okay, dragon. So let's imagine these big-ass wings go on this big-ass creature. What do we got here? Is that This is the Diablos? Is it? I thought the Diablos was a separate thing. Or there's multiple Diablos, aren't there? Of course there are. That would make a lot of sense, wouldn't it? So yeah, we've got, I guess, we've got the Diablos. We've got a dude with kind of like a, I can't tell. He almost, you know what he looks like? Kind of reminds me of the, zombies from, Last of Us a little bit. There's a brown Diablos, which is the male version, and then the black Diablos is the female version in Heat. Wow, okay, informative, shit. Usually much more wild. Okay, which is why it needed to be packaged separately. You can't put the male Diablos and the female Diablos. Okay, we're not gonna go there. But the craft, like the molding on these is absolutely fantastic. Like, just the individual pieces of armor, you can't see, they're very, very high quality prints. Very minimal. I could see a little bit of, on this one at least, I could see a little bit of printing marks on this one, but it's super minimal. There's mold? You just got them. Yeah, sorry. Hate to break it to you, but our home is about to be infested, Cozy. This one kind of looks like a little worm boy. I don't know, kind of cute. Kind of like a little sandworm kind of boy. Although his tail... Is his tail supposed to be... I feel like, almost like a fish. I think it's supposed to be a fish. But then it has legs. Alright, well, looking at this one, I've just realized that hands-free will not let me say the rest of the names. That's fine, but the, I don't know, this one... The right leg on this boy, or girl, or whatever it is, non-binary creature, it almost looks like it was, maybe it was printed separately, or it was reattached, I'm not sure, but, it still look, like, from an aesthetic standpoint, it still looks fine, but it's just like, there's a big gap right at the hip joint, which is kind of weird. Still, looks very nice. The print quality, because the other names are racial slurs. Ooh. Yeah, that would cause a problem if that's the case. Then it looks like we've got a, oh, this is the creature from the side of the box. Big lizard bird thing. I didn't read by the box. I could not tell it had wings, but yeah, this one's kind of cool. I kind of like the way the weathers are. Dragon, what did you? Dragon, you know that we wouldn't be having this stream if it weren't for Cozy, right? Not that... Oh, okay. No, you're not banned. You're not banned. You were timed out for 10 seconds. Let's try and, not, You're not banned, Cozy. Don't worry about it. I could think about why that happened. Maybe, reflect on your last message a little bit. Is all I can say. Yeah, I mean, it did delete them from the chat, but the screen won't, reflect that. Yeah, but this guy's kind of cool. I mean, crazy-ass tongue. But, so far, I'm very happy. That, I believe, is the last mold in this box. How did this guy... Gotta figure out how to put this fella back in. There we go. This is a problem. I'll reflect on jokes. I forgot this is a joke-free zone. Yeah, you should have known better. Clearly. That doesn't feel right, but maybe it is. I don't know. Whatever. It's back in there, and it does not seem to be going anywhere. So, underneath this is the actual game. Or the actual game, I guess, for the Wildspire West. Oh boy. We got a lot of boards. Ooh, and actual boards. So yeah, it looks like we've got a lot of punch-out pieces. Looks to be pretty thick card stock, actually. This is nice and high. This is some good quality stock. Give me just a moment. We'll pop this open. Cozy, if you're really offended, you could take it up with Dragon in the PMs, but, otherwise, Alright, so let's see what we got here. Admittedly, my knowledge of the gameplay is non-existent, since A, I haven't played before, B, it's a brand new game, and C, I haven't yet watched any of the instructional videos, but I will. But it looks like we've got a lot of element tokens, some fire, water, I'm gonna guess light or prismatic or something. We've got some, looks like electricity, some explosions, some sleep tokens. We got a couple pages of those. We've got, looks like maybe some land tokens. These ones seem to have numbers. I'm assuming these dials represent health or statistics for the creatures, most likely. And it looks like we have our game board. Oh, boy. Oh, double-sided. Love it. Yeah, so I believe each of these circles indicates where the player tokens go. So there are a massive number of players or player options in the game. And each one of these spaces, I believe, is for the player tokens and for, obviously, the creatures. And yeah, it looks like we've kind of got like a foresty area. We've got a nice waterfall thing going on over here. Maybe a bit more like a marsh, perhaps. But nice rocks, a little overhang. It's very pretty art. And on this side, it looks like we've got a more desert environment. Kind of really evoking that, like, wasteland that we've got going on here. This the vibe for this set. But it's really nicely rendered. Looks like it was probably done through CGI, not hand-drawn, which is fine. That's not shade against the publishers. I mean, no, it looks really, really good. The the more I open this game, the more excited I am to actually get to play it at some point. Once we get past all the you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and just throw these back here, just so they're not floating and falling and doing things. Have I mentioned this is the first time I've ever done anything like this? Clearly, I'm well organized. The rulebook. First time playing, before you head out to hunt monsters, download the Quick Start Guide from SteamForge.com. Thank you, Wildspire. Monster Hunter World, I most certainly will. Yeah, looks like a very detailed book. Different phases. It is honestly a very hefty booklet. Looks like we've got 38 page, 37 pages of content with an appendice and an index at the end, which is certainly handy. More rule books do need indexes, so the fact that they actually included this is really nice. And it looks like this one is pretty well explained, like it's pretty well parsed out. And I'm immediately seeing things here that I noticed in the pips, like health dial, attack symbols, turn symbols, things like that. Immunity? I didn't realize we were playing Survivor. Where's the immunity idol? I could use one of those. Oh, and then they literally have just a guide on the back of what all the symbols are and stamina bars and all sorts of things. God damn, this is gonna be a fun game. So that's the first booklet. Second booklet we've got is the Wildspire Waste Quest book. Ah, that's right. So each of these... Sorry, I opened to the first page, and I immediately saw cats with swords and a pumpkin. God damn, Monster Hunter's a weird fucking game. But it looks like we've got quests for each of the monsters, or for each of the creatures or things that you could chase. And yeah, the palicos. Thank you. I was like, cats. I definitely remember what they're called, but the palicos, yeah. Cozy banned that word. Cool. I'm going to have to try my best to avoid saying that. Yes, but the rulebook is... the quest book is very in-depth. It's well organized. I mean, you've got some color-coded areas here, like, as far as, like, task descriptions, what you're actually supposed to grab. Oh, it's got... The rulebook has some lovely character art. I'll be right back. Cozy just fucked me. God damn you, Cozy! You're a terrible, terrible person. I hate you for making me do this. Ugh, where's the other one? There it is. Cozy, I need you to answer a question. Brown sugar or maple? This is revenge. Why are you getting revenge on me? I didn't ban you. What the fuck? Dragon, look at what you're making me do. Brown sugar. Okay, I'll be right back. Boy, this is gonna be so much fun. Hi, boxes. Cozy's trying to make me. For anybody wondering where I went to, I had to go get a drink. Because that is the punishment for what Cozy has enacted on me. God damn it. Fuck! I'll keep an imaginary timer. Does that sound good to you, Cozy? Can't even say what. What? I think I missed something. Cozy, I hate you so much sometimes. Anyway, this book is fantastic. They've got details on... they have lists of downtime activities, as far as... Oh, and here's a much nicer close-up image of a Palico. God, they look so good. They've got details for resource centers. At the Poogie? What's a Poogie? I don't know what that is. Each time you loose a dollar, magic gets closer to saying a word. Well, it's I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. I'm going to cry. Cool. You know what? Since the timer hadn't started yet, I'm going to count that first drink towards that one, because I don't really want to stand up right now. Yes, it did start. Yeah, I really should have brought the bottle back with me. Shame. Anywho. Very detailed book. Great art. The book has detailed things about what each person can do in any area. It establishes time limits for each quest or each mission. I suppose each individual one has its own amount of time that they're allowed to complete each one. Oh, and then just some nice art for each area. Nope, definitely did not say it, Rag. You know I'm supposed to be opening a box here. I'm not supposed to be, like... It's a Tuesday night. And no, I'm not counting those. God damn you, Cozy! No, I said, God damn you, Cozy. You massive, massive POS. I'm not allowed to say that, Rag. I'm not going to take the shot immediately. I'm going to space it out. Why are you doing this to me? Why did you feel the need to punish me for something, for a crime I did not commit? And no, the word commit does not count. Cool. Anywho, back to the box open. Looks like we have a stamina tracker. This looks very similar to what was in the rule book. The plastic's a little bit... yeah, plastic's a little bit warped and worn here. But the lip is still sealed, so... yeah, I mean, it's in good condition. Great. The packaging is in good condition, but I think we can say confidently that the product is not damaged in any way, shape, or form. We've got some pips. Nice, easy black pips. Nothing too fancy about these. And some D6s. 3 six-sided dice. Oh! And character pages. Looks like each of these just goes by... They go fairly simply. We've got player names, campaign name, hunter name, palico name, and then it seems to run down through each of the items that you're able to collect. I'm not entirely sure whether or not this is specific to this game as far as the items. Like, this Wildspire Waste set, or if it spans all of them. But it does track days as well. I think this will require more knowledge of the actual game. There's a post about using hot water to soften the resin. It will then bend back into shape once heated. Cozy, I'm gonna say your timer is done, based on the fact that Rag was able to ban another thing. By the way, Rag, I'm absolutely not doing that. I will redeem your points at some point, but not doing that. I have to talk for this. It's not gonna happen. Hey, Cozy, fuck off. You are incorrect. It started the moment you redeemed it. Then it looks like we have some other cards here. Looks like Forge references and, I'm not entirely sure. You know what? Let's get this open and take a closer look. Ooh. This is very tightly sealed. Cozy, if you want to be upset at me for not redeeming the points the way you want them to, that is your prerogative. However, I believe that considering I drank before you started the timer, we were already in it. I do still owe you 2 drinks, so, you know. I'm not going to tell you. And again, I'm not going to do that. Anything that that physically inhibits my ability to do this, I don't think we're going to roll with. Just as a heads up, Rag. You are welcome to cause disadvantage to me. That is what that is there for, as I do want to make it fun and interesting. However, anything that makes me physically incapable of actually opening shit, like this goddamn package, yeah, taking away one hand would physically hamper me from opening from doing things. I can't pick up the boxes very easily with one hand. This is a very crowded space here. Thank you very much, Dragon. Oh my god, I cannot open this. Just to eat, like, I'm trying not to cut into the card is the issue. Ah, there we go. It just needed a little bit. Hey, Cozy? You can disadvantage me, but you can't inhibit me from doing what I'm supposed to be here to do. By the way, again, your idea to do this. Just gonna keep pointing that out till you remember that fact. Of course you can ask a clarifying question, Rag. Absolutely you can. If I seem a little salty, it's because I really do not like this brown sugar bourbon that I have. It is absolute trash, and I hate it. But it is the punishment that I set for failing that. Well, that or the maple syrup one. Which is less bad than I remembered it, but still not great. And this is the highest average viewer count. I was doing alright on Sunday. Sunday I was doing just fine. Turns out people do like Mega Man. Who would have thunk? But this game... Alright, thought I might have bent the card there for a second. Glad I didn't. Okay, so yeah. Oh, looks like we have a couple different cards here. Oh. Okay, yeah, so each of these... So we've got two different sets of cards here. I'm gonna guess that these are... Yeah, each of... each of these are the character class cards. So we've got Armor Forge references for each class, and we have character statistics for each class. So here we've got the Axe, we've got the Glaive Forge, we've got the Charge Blade, the Heavy Bowgun. I think I like the Heavy Bowgun. Either that or the Halberd. I've heard the Halberd is good, right? The Halberd's a good one. I think that's what I tried to play as when I was playing Monster Hunter most of the time. So yeah, these and the character art on these also looks absolutely fantastic. I mean, here, let's look at this one. Just look at the detail on this character. It is just so well done. I mean, the fact that the sword just continues extending and it didn't just cut off here is really nice. Just very nice color palettes. The nice rust against the armor and the weapon, clearly showing how well it's been worn and used. It's really well done character art. I'm very happy with how these turned out. And these ones appear to be the actual encounter or creature card statistics. So here we have a Baroth. So it's got the health obviously. It's got the... I'm not sure what these exactly do, but I assume this is part of its defensive or probably a special ability that the creature has. And then on the back, we've got the rewards table. Fairly explanatory. These are the rewards you get for beating it, I suppose. Depending on what you roll, I suppose it comes up with a different reward. Elbows. Can I make you not move them, but you can move? Could I make you not move them, but you can move everything else? Okay, let me explain something very quickly to clarify. I'm not looking to get drunk tonight. And if I think it will become necessary, I will turn off that reward. Or I will make sure that, or I will refund any points that are done to that reward. Just to really, really make it super duper clear. That one is not gonna be okay, Rag. Sorry. We've got a bunch of decks with individual cards. Not gonna open them all right now, just because we have a lot of other boxes to get to. But we've got several other. No, you're welcome to shenanigans. And you're welcome to use that. You're welcome to use that reward. Just like physical stuff. Again, I'm having to like. Come on, y'all. Be reasonable a little bit. I'm a human being too. Sometimes some people think. Dragon already on top of it. Voice and hand bans have been paused. Thank you very much, Dragon. So yeah, we've got several decks here. Looks like we've got like probably attack cards. We've got weapon cards. Probably some kind of other variable. And then we have minis for individual fighters. This is a very cool looking knight-looking dude. We've got the basic Ash Sword and Shield. Looks fantastic. They're molded in a nice green, honestly, with a nice... yeah, probably gonna want to cover them in gray, but you might be able to just paint right on top of this green coloring. The molding on this one specifically is a little bit bent at the tip of the sword, but that's to be expected sometimes, like the way sometimes things have been sitting. Like this one wasn't even sitting in its correct position. It was sitting over here. It should have been over there. But, yeah, but even then, the sword is straight. Looks fine. And then it looks like we've got a heavy bow gunner, or just a bow gun. Nicely molded. Looks very, very good. Nice armor crafting. Yeah, these look fantastic. And that's it for this box. Yeah, nothing else to be seen in here. I guess let's just move on to the next one, huh? Gonna quickly repack this one, but... And we'll take our 2 cozy shots. We'll take one of our 2 cozy shots. Oh boy. That second one's gonna have to wait. Okay. Yeah, so I'm just gonna try and get everything back in here as... I just want to maintain as much of the order as I possibly can. I think I just reversed the order of the booklet into cards, but that's fine. That's just really... Alrighty. We'll get these lovely, lovely boys back in here. We'll see you soon again, my pretties. But until that day, back into the box you go. Forgot to put this back in there. Shit! I have to open it again. Ah! So how are you all doing? How's your weeks going? Because, no, I'm just sitting here holding a box. Was this go on top or underneath? We'll just leave it on top. I didn't actually look at this, did I? This is an organization chart for the tray. Oh, it's got some lovely character art. Love that. But, yeah, this is just an organization chart for the tray. Underneath just shows you, like, how to put things. And this was clearly rendered before they had the finalized tray, because you can see they don't have the finalized layouts for each of these. I mean, they're in the same positions, but as far as the molding, it's not there. Although I guess most of the molding isn't there, so they might have just excluded that to avoid extra detail. Here we go. Slowly back on. There we go. Box 1 down. All right. Box number 2. Here we go. Again, fantastic looking box art. You gotta finish your dang taxes doing that while watching. I mean, it is tax day. It is tax day Tuesday. So, it's a good thing you're doing it now. I mean, cutting it close there, Dragon. Yeah, so, the Ancient Forest pack. Nice little cover of the, I'm gonna assume, the brown Diablos. And on the side, we've got some other very interesting looking creatures. A nice winged guy, some claws coming down for the attack. Looks really good. I gotta say, that is one thing that has stood out to me looking through these so far, is just the artwork looks so incredible. I've absolutely loved it so far. God, I cannot get this off. Come on. Come on, you ding-dang thingamajig. There we go. Oh boy, this is a lot of plastic we're going to throw away later. The Ancient Forest. Again, it looks fantastic. Now we'll have to wait 10 minutes for the box top to come off. Come on. And there goes the cover art. Well, at least you got to see it. I mean, even if I didn't. I hope. Did you get to see it? I'm honestly not sure. All I know is I definitely did not. Yeah, we'll grab that when we go to repackage the box. Huh, that's kind of a weird... Oh. Interesting. So yeah, we've got some more wings. I'm gonna assume, once again... Oh, sorry, knocked one of these guys over. But, once again, for lovely Diablos. Looks like we've got, looks like a lot of these come with the, Diablos. Although, this one looks slightly different. Did the other one have a spiny tail? Rathalos. Oh. Okay, it is different. Oh, yeah, you could actually see... Yeah, and you know what? The wing shape is also different. Yeah. Even the inserts are more custom fitted to these. Interesting. That's well done. That's well done design. But yeah, it looks fantastic. Oh god, these are actually very sharp. Yeah, the molding is well done. They are very spiny. The teeth look really nice on this one as well. Honestly, the monster molding on these packs so far has been absolutely stellar. Like the individual player molds looked nice, but the creatures look fantastic. Here we've got a little iguana-looking boy. Kind of looks like he has hair. Odd. I don't know. go ahead and tuck him back in. He's kind of a smaller guy, but you know, I'm sure he gets the job done. Here it looks like, is that a T-Rex? Like, this is just a straight up T-Rex, isn't it? With hair, with moss. I mean, we are in an ancient forest, so I mean that makes sense. But like, it's a T-Rex. God, these look so good. These are so well done. I absolutely am loving the crafting on these. Big boy T-Roo is called Anjanath. It's a good name. Yeah, and you know what? The jaw is much more narrow than I would have imagined for a T-Roo. No, Dragon. They're called T-Roos now. The jaw is much more narrow than I would imagine for a T-Rex. Like, T-Rexes generally have much wider jaws back here, and then it becomes slightly more narrow, but even then, this is just narrow throughout, almost a bit more like a Velociraptor, but it looks fantastic. It spits fire out its nose? How the hell does it spit? God, that's a narrow... God, that's gotta hurt. Like, right? Like, that's gotta be a burning... Like, God, they should see a doctor about that. Ugh. You can tell my knowledge of the games is subpar at best, but I know a little bit. In-game, the nose flares upward into a conal shape. Huh. Interesting. That's interesting. Might have to give these games another chance, shouldn't I? Then it looks like we've got a nice, honestly, I kind of like the design of this. Like, the Rathalos looks really nice. And I mean, with the wings, it'll look fantastic. But this one looks so good. Like, the detailing on the tail, like, with the individual feathers, and the facial structure, and the little horns. Like, this one just looks amazing. God, I love it. I absolutely love this one. Yeah, and the claws are also very, very sharp. Absolutely love this one. 10 out of 10 for the detail and for the effort that went into crafting these. They look so, so good. Like, I played the game for probably a couple hours. Now, more than that. I played the game a bit. Not enough to get super deep into the lore, into most of the monsters. But these look so good. Like, you could just pull... Like, they were just pulled straight out of the video game. It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. I have no doubt that avid players of the game are going to be so, so excited to get these. And it looks like we have more of the pips and things. Gonna go ahead and open this so we can take a look at the map. Since I'm gonna go ahead and assume that the pips are... Not the pips, the punch-outs are probably much the same. And if you're concerned for how deeply I'm cutting into these, I'm cutting it into the parts where the punch-outs are, not the part where the board game is. As the punch-out cards are, you know, meant to be disposable, so it's not the end of the world. Should have been a small spiky boy? Small spiky boy? I don't think there was any small spiky boy. Was that guy supposed to be spiky? I don't know, his tail looks much more like feathers to me. You're sure you're not thinking of another set? This is the Ancient Forest. Alright, we are going to go ahead and open up this map. Ooh, boy. We've got already some fantastic looking maps. Kuluyaku. Hold on. Well, let's pull it back out and see. On top of these lovely maps. So, hold on. This is the one that I was really admiring. Was this one. God, it looks really good on the map. Like, I hadn't done that with the last one, but, like... And I'm not sure exactly how the positioning works or any of that, but... Fuck me if that doesn't look good, right? Like, the maps look so... They're so well done. Like, they're not... Like, they could have easily done, like, just repetitive elements. But no, there's actual, like, crafting. And I don't think it actually will ever apply to the game, the gameplay or the elements of that. But outside of, like, general environment statistics. But it's so well done. Where's Jogras? Jogras? I don't know. The thing is, these don't actually have names underneath them. They have ID codes with the Steamforge logo, so they don't actually say. None of them actually individually says what each one is. So I'm not sure. Well, you know what? Let's go ahead and put this back for the moment. Because I'm sure it will say somewhere. I will try to keep my eye out for it. Toby Kadachi. Yeah, it looks so good! It looks so good! I loved it. I love it. But yeah, I love this. The map work is so good. So that's kind of more forest, large waterfall. Oh god, what happened to that poor boy? Oh no. Oh. Oh no, there's another one. Oh, that's a big boy. Yeah, so it looks kind of like we got some dead folks over here. Not sure how to feel about that one. A little bit of a water element there. But yeah, this is kind of like almost like got a bunch of not fossils, but just skeletons. Clearly, something rampaged, and this is clearly something's nest, something's home turf. I would not want to fuck with anything here. For sure, yeah, we got a lot of bodies here. A lot of creature bodies. Either that, or some hunters have done a lot of hunting. But once again, we have some lovely, lovely books. Let's see if we can't, see what the creatures are. Oh, here we go, Hold on. I saw something in the book. That told me things. It got pictures. Aha! Aha! Nope. That was not what I thought it was gonna be. I believe the rulebook is... this rulebook is specific. I didn't notice this on the last one, but the rulebook is specific to the Ancient Forest, which is fantastic. Each rulebook has its own set. Although, I'm pretty sure... And I probably would have to compare them to really know for sure, but I'm willing to bet that these are a little bit more generic, since these are the just plain-ass rule books. So, like, I'm sure they pulled statistics or things, or, like, reference cards from this set, but the actual, like, written rules are likely much the same as in the other set that we were looking at, and probably all the rest of them as well. Oh, yeah, they do have... So this one has the, So we have... It actually lists what each of them are. We have the Great Sword Hunter, the, Dual Blades Hunter, the Sword and Shield Hunter, and the Bow Hunter. So let's see what we get here. One of them is, in fact, not in its setting. One of them fell out. This looks like the Sword and Shield Hunter. Kind of fell out of its base, but it doesn't look to be damaged in any way. I'm not seeing any loose mold sitting around in there, so looks to be that. Well, as long as I didn't just break it by dropping it. Nope. They're pretty sturdy. They're well crafted. They're well printed, I should say. Then it looks like we've got the... What was it? Totally lost that page. I know it's somewhere in here. There we are. Yeah, the Dual Blades Hunter, which looks, honestly, just badass. Just super badass. Just posing with his blades. I dropped PS5 controllers onto the shelf of my Dark Souls version of this game. A lot. Very sturdy. Good. Well, it's good to know that they are maintaining their level of craftsmanship. I gotta say, the bow hunter looks badass. Like, look at the size of that fucking bow in comparison to him. It's literally twice his size. I mean, I know he's kneeling, but still, twice his size. That's fucking crazy to me. So good. Won't be there beside the couch post-gaming. And then we've got the Greatsword Hunter. They couldn't even... The sword is so goddamn big, they couldn't even pose him with him holding it out, because it would just be too heavy. God damn, these look great. These look so good. This is gonna be such a fun game. The Ancient Forest quest book, which was, of course, underneath it. Much the same as the other one. We've got our individual assigned quest arenas and areas. We've got our alternative... this is an alternative play mode. Interesting. We've got our obvious quests, quest descriptions, more definitive what we're supposed to be looking for, and each one is broken up into individual creatures. So we've got Great Jagras, Tobi Kadachi, Anjanath, Rathalos, Azur Rathalos. I'm pretty sure that's around here somewhere. I believe it's in the box I haven't yet opened. Yeah, and then the remainder of the contents is much the same as the last box. Cards, the pamphlets, which does appear, looking at the character sheet, it does appear to be much the same as the one in the previous one. The cards, also, I'm not going to open these either, but these are also the same character card, not the same character cards, but other character cards. Oh, that's interesting. This one says Wildspire Waste Armor Forge reference. But this is the Ancient Forest. That's kind of interesting. I'm wondering... Yeah, but the top card is different, so I'm wondering why it says Wildspire Waste Armor Forge reference. Why wouldn't they... Maybe they didn't make one specifically for... Or maybe they just... Oh, maybe that's just supposed to be for the one for the mini? You know what? I am going to pop this open, because now I'm curious about something. I did not cut deeply enough. There we go. Hey, Corin! I saw you were streaming. How'd it go, bud? Also, Cozy, do you need me to take my second shot now, or do you...
I will forgive you your second shot if you hand me your Allen key set.
Oh, yeah.
Second shot forgiven.
It's a great trade-off, honestly. Straight up, I thought you still had that downstairs. Well, I'm glad I don't have to take a second shot. Corin! Oh my god, you raided! Oh shit! Thank you so much. Hello, welcome in. My name is MagicFrog66. I'm a variety streamer, and this is not the typical type of stream I do. This was suggested by the one and only Cozy, who you just saw pop on screen for just a moment. It went well, making my way through Sky Temple, found the boss key. Hell yes! Hell yeah! Interesting. Okay, we've made a discovery. So, looking at the character cards do in fact have Wildspire Waste, but they do have Ancient Forest ones, which I can only assume means that the other set also had these same Ancient Forest Forge references. So, clearly, obviously they are not providing all the different builds, all the different kinds of characters you can play in these sets. but they're still allowing you, as far as the actual models, as far as the playable characters, but they are still offering you the chance to play all of the characters with each set, which I think is fantastic. That's such great game design. I mean, from a marketability standpoint, you have to buy an entire fucking set to get the other set of characters. Fantastic. Very clever marketing. Um, but if you only ever want to buy or can only afford one set, you only need one set to play, which is so great. That's honestly very smart design, as far as game design. I love that. The creature cards are exactly the same. You've got your nice little your art, your abilities, your hit points for each one. Yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and put this playing Twilight Princess today. Very nice. I never played Twilight Princess. Honestly, I played some Zelda games, but I don't think I've ever beaten one. And it's not because I don't think I'm capable, or don't think or whatever reason, but it's just, I always found that I had more fun playing other games. Like, not that they weren't fun, but just, I had more fun doing other ones. And I feel like it's kind of the same thing with Metroid. I love Metroid. Metroid was one of the first games I owned on my Nintendo DS back in the day, but I simply never I never really developed that love for them that I've developed for other games. And I mean, that's part of what I'm streaming right now, the Mega Man Battle Network series. That's one of the series I fell in love with. That, Pokemon, those are two of the main series that I really, really grew to love very quickly. So the forge sets are what you can equip to the characters, what you will build while fighting the monsters, and then you add different cards into your attack deck based on what you... Oh, okay, Dragon, that kind of makes sense. But even with the forge sets just give you the options. But the fact that you can play each individual character is what I was getting at. The fact that they let you play different characters other than what was included in the set was what I thought was cool. I have to go get the character art. Be right back. And you know what? We have one more thing in this box. I've never beaten a Zelda game either. I have 700 plus Korok seeds in Breath of the Wild and refuse to touch Ganon. I feel like I've heard that some players just never go to Ganon. They just enjoy running around the field killing people, or fighting, or exploring, or whatever. And I mean, I feel like any game, that's a perfectly okay way to play. God, look at that character art. I mean, I know it's the same as on the box, but so good. So goddamn good. It's an addition. Well, yeah, these are the base games. So that makes sense. But even so, there are character expansions, I think, right? Because I don't think I've seen the halberd yet. Or the lance? What is it? I don't remember. My brain. Alright. There is one last set in this box. It's not even a set. It is, the Kulu Yaku. Let's go ahead and pop it open. The Gun Lance, that's what it is. Extra wild spider creatures, there you go. By the way, for any of you knife nerds out there, the knife I am currently using to expertly open these boxes is the SOG Escape FL. Because I'm sure somebody's gonna ask at some point, maybe, like, oh my god, what knife was Magic using for this? And I'm like, one of my EDCs that I just like. I don't know. It's a nice looking knife. It's not the nicest SOG that I have, but I like it a lot. It's a good design. Anywho, the Kulu Yaku. Great name. Why does it look like a dodo bird? I think that's fucking hilarious. Like, right? It looks like a dodo bird, and I love it. Weapon stream when? Yes, weapon stream. It will be all of 20 minutes long, and it'll just be knives. And it'll be like, it'll just be me with like my couple knives. I don't have weapons. I have a couple knives for EDC. Like, not. Oh, there's more than just the Kuliyaku in here. Oh shit, this is the whole thing. You'll bring your guns up. Since when do you have guns? Cozy coming out here with, crazy talk. Alright. Yeah, so, comes with a specific rulebook just for this set. Yeah, I know your dad literally makes guns. So yeah, this game book, introduction, game components, I can totally read upside down. Adding the Kuliyaku into your campaign. So yeah, this is very much just an extra shit. But obviously has the Kuliyaku. Some great character art for it. And it's got a very nice creature card for it. Actually, I think it has 3. Yeah, it has 3 creature cards for this one creature. I love that. Oh, is this for the deck? I'm not sure. They gave me an extra plastic bag, but I'm not sure what for. But yeah, very nice small guidebook. It has quests in it as well. More downtime activities. So very much an add-on. Literally an add-on for any of these base games. And I love that. But they gave us a whole host of classes to play. Just curious, some of them are clearly the same. Like, this one, clearly kind of a dual-handed, kind of small. Is that a Palico? Oh my god, that's a Palico! They gave us a Palico! Holy shit, that's hilarious! A Palico with a sword. Palico with... I don't know what that is. Some kind of spear weapon? I don't know, maybe one of you Monster Hunter experts can tell me what it is, because I clearly do not recognize it. I'm not even sure I put it in the... There we go. A Palico with a fucking... It's just a cat with a gun. That's what it is. It's literally just a cat with a gun. Hey, Cozy, we're already doing the weapon stream. We literally just have a cat with a gun. And then we've got another... Oh my god, it's just... Literally, this top row is just Palicos. Oh my god, and then we have a pig! Oh my god! We have a Palico with a hammer, but more importantly, we just have a pig. It's a straight up pig. Fucking adorable. I can't... This is the Poogie? This is the... Oh my god, I love it. I love it so much. Dragon, I love it. Oh my god. I will die. I will die for this pig. Sorry, Poogie. I will die for it. I will sacrifice my own life to save that Poogie. But yeah, then the character models. We have a couple extra that we actually didn't see. They don't have any more details on what they are, but I assume they might come with extra sets or such. Yeah, they literally did not say what any of these extra things were. So it's literally just, so you don't even need 2 copies of the base game. You can just get one of these extra sets and it gives you an entire duplicate character. You know what I'm not seeing, though? Still not seeing a gun lance. Which makes me very sad. Makes me very, very sad. But that is all in this. we are going to take a quick break, and then we are going to jump into the next box. But I need a break because this entire time I have not had a sip of water, and I really need to fucking drink. So we will be right back in just a few minutes. Those of you on Twitch, thank you so much for joining me. Again, stick around, because we'll be back in just a few. Because we have a whole nother box to go through. See you soon, everybody. Hello, everybody. Alright, pick it back up where we left off. Cozy recommended I get a light since it's getting dark, and I didn't set it up because I didn't have another tripod, but he did! Because he knows this shit. Because he does whatever. By the way, if you haven't checked out Cozy's stream, I highly recommend it. He is funny. Funny. So, I'm not going to take this and throw it. I half thought, for like a half a second, I thought, I'll just take this and I'll just shove it aside. Click on his profile purchase. Yes, Dragon, can we please get Cozy a shout out, if possible? Oh my god, the entire thing slid. Alright, so, on to the next box, shall we? Yeah, Box number 2. Very excited about this one, because this one is going to be some cool shit. So this is, specifically, pack out number 3, which is just the add-on pledge. It's got some very cool pieces in it, and it actually does... It actually does specifically list what comes in it on the side. So specifically, this one does come with the Hunter's... Yeah. The Hunter's Arsenal, the Kushala Daora? I don't know. Ner Gigante? Teostra, and the Azure Rathalos and the Black Diablos, which we've heard both of. We've heard those names so far, opening all of these, and knowing what we know about this game. Hey, Rag, welcome back. Welcome back, my friend. You are just in time for us to start opening the second box. Also, I just want to give a quick shout out to the people at Steamforged and Monster Hunter for doing such a good job packing the game. Like, this is... Clearly, they put a lot of thought and effort into making sure that the game was well packaged so that nothing would get shifted or damaged in transit. Like, no, it's not soft packed, but it didn't need to be. They did a very good job working with just cardboard, which is, considering the amount of plastic that is already in these games, I just love how much of it is just paper. Wood badge meeting for scouting, very nice. Wood badge. I don't know what the wood badge is. Anyway, so yeah, we've got a bunch of shit to start with. I guess, let's flip the box around for a hot second. And, we'll ask you, chat. Chat, where would you like me to start out? Because we got some options here. We could start out with the Kushala Daora. We can start out with our little Hunter's Arsenal, so a little bit of an expand. Alright, apparently Dragon shouted Kushala. Rag said the smallest box. NY... Oh, yeah, National Youth Leadership Training, of course. Sorry, Rag. Dragon was just a little bit faster than you. Huh. Fuck, that's a big box. Seriously. What? This one box is so deep. Holy shit. We're just gonna go ahead and put this. I'm sorry, Log. I still love you. No, we're gonna... Too much. Too much. He is the biggest figure in the game? Really? This, the thing dedicated to one creature, is the biggest figure in the game? That doesn't seem right. Wood Badge is NYLT, but for adults. Oh, interesting. Nice. That's probably why it sounded vaguely familiar. I certainly never did it, because when I was more active in scouting, I was not an adult yet. I mean, it's debatable. No. Well, that's a matter of perception, really. But, if you have a D&D figure handy, you... It's gonna make me feel really bad, isn't it? Alright, here we go. For a quick reference, if you've recently seen the Dungeons & Dragons movie, this is an owlbear. Love this owlbear. Well detailed, well crafted. We're using this as a reference point. This is an owlbear. That is a large creature. Yes, this is this is considered a 10-foot by 10-foot creature in Dungeons & Dragons. Don't know if y'all actually caught the glimpse that I just got. Or not. But let's just say... This is a big boy. This is, I don't even really need the box, do I, after this? Like, seriously. God, how do I even get this out? Very slowly is how I get it out. Oh, good, there is shit underneath it. Fantastic. It's so massive. I think there might be a bit of a size discrepancy. I don't know about all of you. I don't have enough room for all of these. I may have to keep the box. Oh, by the way, fun fact. If you look at the inside of the box, it damaged the figurine. The outside of the box, perfectly fine. The inside of the box, fucked up from the figurine. That's how... Oh my god. It's so massive. It is so large. He's a big boy. He's such a big boy. Holy shit. Okay, what the fuck did they do here? What is this shit? It's got some of these twisty ties. Not even like the classic twisty ties. These are like some advanced twisty ties that we got going on here. I gotta figure out how to... Hold on. Yeah, like, seriously, these things are... I've never seen this before. This is some advanced shit. Oh, God. We have an awesome fight. Clearly, Corin and Rag, two very awesome people, just actively at each other's throats over who is more awesome. Can I just say you're both pretty cool guys? You're both pretty cool people. And, And can we leave it at that so that we don't have a massive war on our hands over who is the cooler of whom? Okay, you know what? I actually am just gonna cut this out because this is fucking stupid. Literally have to use a knife to cut the creature out of the bindings. Is it still tied down? Oh, there's one around the neck. Of course there is. Always gotta get them around the neck, don't they? Oh! It's so... Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. The tail. They had to package the fucking tail separately. Because it was too goddamn big. I'm not even going to bother, because I'm going to have to paint that shit. This is... It's so heavy. This is actually, like, I'm worried it's just going to break off the base. It is actually so heavy. I don't... Oh my god. It's so big, and I love it. Ah! Breaking off the base would be a blessing in disguise for easier painting. Yeah, but then I'd have to re-glue it, and I mean... So, interestingly enough, this guy, unlike the other one, this one came with its own deck of cards. And a mini deck of cards. This guy, I guess... A lot of people have had theirs break due to weight and shipping. It's fucking massive. I'm not surprised. He is an Elder Dragon, a maximum level encounter. Love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So yeah, I guess this guy has his own cards for encounters. Yeah, obviously, stat block, rewards. Let's see what the rewards are. Not that they mean anything to me, but oh, it's a much smaller list than the other ones. This one only goes to 12. Still. Fucking horrifying. Holy shit, it's so big. It's just such a massive creature. Let's go ahead and take a look at he himself alone is his own damn battle. Oh my god. Damn it. Oh, damage physiology cards. These are called behavior cards. He also comes with his own tokens. Because of course he does. Of course he does. How could he not? He's... He also has his own weapon forge sheet. This is fucking crazy. This is so goddamn good. Magic's favorite adventure. Well, I could say my own favorite adventure. Let's see. And yes, I paused the music. My own favorite adventure. My own favorite adventure, I think, is probably, I was backpacking. I was much younger, but I was backpacking with, some friends and their parents. I was incredibly sick the very first night. We then proceeded to get lost the next day. We did make it to our campsite, the campsite we were originally intending to make it to the first day, which we didn't get to because myself and one other person got sick. So yeah, we got sick, felt better the next day, make it to our original campsite destination. There was snow on the slopes, so a bunch of them went to go across this lake that we were staying around, and they went to play in the snow on the slopes, and I sat and read a book, and it was just so peaceful. It was just such a nice day. It was so nice and peaceful. And me being the idiot child that I was, I thought, oh, well, I have some tuna that I want to kind of keep cool a little bit, like not like tuna, like prepackaged tuna. So I was like, oh, and I have a waterproof bag. I'll fill the waterproof bag up with air, and I'll toss it in the lake because it's cold out. So the lake will keep it cold. The lake did not keep it cold. It, in fact, insulated the air inside the bag, so the tuna was really, really warm when I finally pulled it out. All that to say, I had a really good time reading that day. It was just such a nice day. I had a really good time. It was a very fun trip overall. Anywho, back to the game. Back to this unpackaging. The board game. Yeah, cooking tips with magic. Don't fill a bag with air and leave it in a lake. With food in it. This is... oh my god. But much like the Kulu-Yaku, much like the Kulu-Yaku, this one has its own quest lines, own encounters, and is frankly terrifying to behold and look at because it is a giant fucking dragon. I love it. I love it so much. It comes with its own tokens because that's how powerful it is. God damn it, I'm terrified of this thing. Yeah. So, fuck me. Okay. So yeah, that's... oh no! Okay, we're fine. That's... oh my god, look at this big boy. Look at that big boy. He's just so big. He's so fucking big. Damn. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and start to put this guy away, because, if we don't start now, it's gonna take us an hour. And we got several other boxes to go through. Several other boxes. Not one, not two, several. Three other boxes. Don't worry, my sweet. We will see you again. Elder Dragon inflicts unique blights in video game. Unique blights? It's kind of an interesting mechanic. I get the feeling I'm gonna have a lot of good ideas. Alright, so, we'll go with Rag's suggestion next. The smallest box. The Hunter's Arsenal. Nice, simple, you know exactly which... I mean, with all of these, you have a good idea of what it is you're gonna get so far. This one specifically, I believe, comes with all the extra characters, which is what I'm super excited about, because it's gonna have the one I want to play, most of all. Status effects. His is like a wind thing. Oh yeah, it did say something wind-related on one of the cards. But again, we've got some great character art. We've got a nice shaman-looking dude. We've got a person with a gun lance here. Yeah, some nice-looking weapons. And there we go. So right off the bat, some extra tokens. Not sure what these are for. These haven't... we haven't seen any of these. Well, maybe we have. I just don't remember. But we have our own Hunter's Arsenal rulebook. So we have, in this package, the Gun Lance Hunter, the Hammer Hunter, the Lance Hunter, the Hunting Horn Hunter. Hunting Horn? The Light Bow Gun, and the Longsword. So we've got a nice little collection of other hunters, some more mechanics, rulebooks, just a basic what you can do with these with it's kind of a miniature version of the rulebook, clearly not as in depth, but we then have our reference sheets for the characters. So it's got all the same ones that we had before. But this one has minis. And Oh boy, don't these minis look great. The gun lance. Holy shit. Look at that fucking thing. It's amazing. Or is this just the lance? This might just be the lance. It looks amazing. It's literally like, I know I made the joke about the big sword hunter, the great sword hunter. Oh, heads up, some cards were found with errors. They're sending free errata packs. Yes, I did make note of that. I didn't note which cards were wrong, but they did. But there have been several messages that some things are being redone and resent out. But yes, this the molds continue to look absolutely fantastic on these. The Hammer Hunter, or whatever it is. You normally play Greatsword because you like to compensate. Yeah. I just like to play what I like to play. I don't know. I always like the idea of a lance. And these just continue to look absolutely gorgeous. So good. Yeah, and then obviously each one has its. They have decks for all of these. Bone Gun Lance. Nope. Oh no. Come on. Alright, I can't. There we go. Yeah, just more card varieties for characters. Again, I gotta figure out how the game actually works before I can really go into depth and misexplain things. But, yeah, this seems to be well crafted. Let's just double check that there's nothing underneath. I don't think there is. Yeah, nope. Nothing under there. What you see is what you get. Dragon, you don't need to compensate for anything. You're doing great. Alright. Next up. We've got the Azure Rathalos and the Black Diablos. And can I just say, this is the most plain-looking cover art we've had so far. But honestly, it's one of the more menacing. Because the only symbols we get on it is this and this. A little blue dragon and a little black dragon. And both are terrifying. And they just repeat that on every side of the box. Let's open it up. Yes, these were extra figurines. These were completely optional. But then again, so was this entire box. This entire box was add-ons. So, I mean... When did this Kickstarter happen? This was 2020... Was this just 2020? Was this 2021? I don't even remember. It was so long ago at this point. April 2021. God damn. 2 years later. Ah, crazy. Absolutely crazy. I wonder which one goes to which. Still being released proper, unlike the first thing you backed. Oh no, Halfling! Oh god, I'm sorry to hear that. I mean, I'm glad that this is being released, but yeah, boy, you know, clearly these go for the blue Rathalos, the Azure Rathalos, but like, holy shit. Clearly, it's a blue Rathalos, and clearly, it's a black Diablos. God, this one's heavy. Holy shit. I will say, I'm not entirely sure. I'd have to pull the other one out and compare it, but I'm fairly confident this is the exact same mold. Same with the Rathalos. I'm fairly confident they use the exact same mold. It's just a different color. It's just not that gray. Which is, I mean, okay, that's fine. Yeah. I mean, I guess yeah, they precast them in colors. I kind of wish that they were slightly, maybe even a different position. Like a different, like, pose or something would have been nice. I don't know. I mean, don't get me wrong. Still looks fantastic. And the fact that they did pre-mold them, the game just has them as different colors with more aggressive movesets. Okay. I guess that's fine, but even so, like... like, I'm not disappointed by any mean or measure. They look fantastic in the alternate colors. The blue, the azure, I think it'll grow on me. I'm not a huge fan of it. Like, it's a fine blue, but I think I need it to grow on me a little bit more. They were originally not going to do them at all, but the outcry was there, so the fact that we got these at all was an afterthought. They had to scramble to figure out these. Alright, well... Again, I do like them. I do like them, and I don't regret the purchase. I don't know. They look very nice. I don't think they came with... you know what? I should have checked. I didn't even check to see if they came with anything extra. Nope, it is just the figures. Cards, no anything. Yeah, so, still, very, very cool. The models, no doubt, are still look great. They're sharp. They're very, very crisp. Originally, they were just going to go with, here's the cards, use the same figure. Cards are probably part of the OG pack, but at a different scale. Maybe, it's possible I just didn't see them. That's entirely possible. We have... Oh! We have 2 things left. I thought we only had 1. Oh, right! The Norgigante. Honestly, it's a terrifying looking dude. He does not look happy. Like, he looks pretty pissed. Let's get him open. See what his figure looks like, huh? Yeah, I feel like they could have packaged the... Were these a kick... Was the Azure and Black... was the Azure Rathalos and the Black Diablos a Kickstarter exclusive? I honestly do not remember. Oh my god, we're already over 2 hours. Ugh. Yeah, they were only... Okay, well that kind of makes sense then, why they wouldn't have... Alright, you know what? That's fine then. Yes, the Gigante. Oh! Interesting. With, tokens that I definitely know we haven't seen before. Kind of look like spikes, almost. We've got kind of white and black ones. 2 hours just unboxing, isn't it great? It's so good. Obviously, rulebook. Oh, and it has art. Yeah, the full set: armor cards, attack cards, quests, the whole kit and caboodle. Some good-looking design work on this character. Shit ton of hit points. Custom deck, and oh, it looks like it also comes with those emotion cards. Although it didn't mention that in the book. And oh, that's kind of funny. The wings were just kind of packaged on top of each other. They look really nice. I mean, these are almost demon-like, I want to say. Yeah, but again, very good crafting. Individual, like, scales on the backs of the wings. And the interiors are also very sharp, just well done, very detailed. And then we have the base model. Clearly just going for an attack pose. Like, it's about to rip your face off, this thing. Absolutely horrifying. Oh my god. It looks so good. Clearly was molded from multiple parts. Like you could see, where it was put together. You can clearly identify the seams on this one. Like, it is not the best hidden thing. Like, the Kushala Daora was very well crafted. You couldn't see any seams. This one, they're all over the place. He's like the OG baddie on World. I can imagine why. I mean, that is a terrifying... This guy poses a terrifying figure. I mean, look at these horns. They're so beefy. Love it. I love it. I'm so excited. All this has done is get me more and more excited to play this game. That is all this has done. I'm so pumped. I'm so ready for this. Yeah, but we're just gonna go ahead and repackage the poster child of the world. Again, it's very plain to see why. And again, compared to the owlbear, fuck me. Alright, but we have one more. We have one last one to open. Are y'all ready for it? Imagine if the last one we had to open was the fucking Yaku. Imagine if the Kulu Yaku was the last one we had to open. That would have been, like, comparison to all of these. Like, it would have been like, it's a little dodo bird. Like, we had fucking dragons, and then a demon, and then a dodo bird. Bird up. Yeah, there you go. But, last thing we have, the Teostra. I'm sure I'm saying that wrong, but it looks like it looks a bit like a big lion boy. Oh, and he's fighting the Nergigante. Love that. Yeah. Let's go ahead and open them up. Bird up. Is that a thing? Bird up? Or is that just what y'all are saying now? Is that what all the cool hip kids are saying? Bird up? Bird up? Oh my gosh. We're gonna take our time on this one. Just let it play itself out. It'll come out when it's good and ready. Don't rush it. Don't rush it. Give it time. There we go. Oh, again, custom punch-outs. We've got they're kind of sparkly with a green and white background or a, like, kind of more deserty background. It's a YouTuber thing. Terminal Montage makes insanely hilarious videos, some of which are Monhunt, and there's a big meme about the bird. Okay. Yeah, so the art on the book, clearly emulating the cover art. Just big lion, Nergigante, just fighting it out, just duking it. Looks so good. Oh my god, the artwork in this book. Look at this. Look at that piece of art right there. It looks... it's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. But yeah, the classic quests, things you can do. Much like what we've seen with all the others. Nice big character card. Wing takes up quite a bit of it, but it's a good amount of health. And he's in one piece! It's in one piece! I love it! Look at this boy! Look at this boy! Look at this good kitty. Oh my god, this good winged kitty with a big-ass tail. Oh, that looks so good. It's much smaller. Like, I guess I was imagining a much beefier body, but, a fire lion. Yeah, I can see it. I can definitely see it. It looks really, really good. Yeah, the horns are very nice. The individual hairs on the back of the head look great. The spikes on the knees. It overall just looks absolutely fantastic. The backs of the wings are not super detailed, but I assume they're supposed to be a bit more leathery in texture. So that might be okay. And then, obviously, deck, cards. The packaging on this one is much easier to get through. But that's all there is to it. He has a mate called Lunastra, who's blue instead and twice the temper. Wow, I'm sorry I don't have a figurine of her. But that is everything. That's the whole Megillah. That's everything. We got nothing else. There's nothing else to see. We got our lovely boys. All the dragons you opened are Elder class dragons. I'm glad that in the second box. I'm glad we could make do with the Elder Dragons, and with all of these. Overall, the character art is fantastic, the scenery is fantastic, the manuals seem to be, at face value, well organized. Obviously won't know that until we actually get into reading them. But, and the models look fantastic. Well detailed. The Rathalos and the Diablos, the Azure Rathalos and the Black Diablos, look nice in their color variant. The Kushala looks amazing. It is such a big boy. I love these. These are so great. And I'm so glad that I was able to open them with all of you. I want to thank everybody for joining me. This has been such a blast. If you want to revisit this, I will be posting this up on YouTube within the next few days, I hope. But if I forget, or if the video gets deleted, or if some other terrible mishap happens, I want to thank you all for joining me on this wild excursion into the world of Monster Hunter, the board game. You can check out when I'm streaming next, either through my Discord or through Twitch. I try to keep my schedules for both up to date, unless we get a surprise stream like this, then I may or may not forget. But yeah, until then, I want to thank you all for joining me. I hope you all have a fantastic week. Absolutely, Dragon, it was my pleasure. I hope you all stay safe. I hope you all have a good meal. And I hope you all have a fantastic night. Bye, everybody.